More than $50 million. It is a staggering amount of money. The average paid in the last decade every year to settle lawsuits against the Chicago Police Department. This as the city is facing a deficit of more than $838 million. CBS 2's Chelsea Irving is always investigating and is live in Jefferson Park, where a town hall meeting is about to start. Chelsea, you've broken down where all that money comes from.
A lot of numbers, Erica, but we did sort through it. Tonight, the mayor is beginning a series of town hall meetings, all talking about the budget. And she says the biggest factor in the deficit is the pension fund for the city. But when we look through the numbers, we found that lawsuits related to the police also account for a pretty big chunk. The lawsuits involve cases like 21-year-old Fausto Manzara's. Manzara was hit and killed by a Chicago police officer. 50-year-old Joseph Fugoli was driving drunk at the time of the 2009 crash. His blood alcohol level 3 times the legal limit. The former officer was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Last year, Manzara's family was awarded $7.5 million. Also last year, the city settled with the family of Betty Jones. The 55-year-old was shot and killed in the stairwell of her home by Chicago police as they responded to a domestic disturbance call involving her neighbor. The shooting was ruled unjustified. Jones's family awarded $16 million. And perhaps the most controversial payout went to Thaddeus T.J. Jimenez. He sued after spending 16 years in prison for a murder he didn't commit. In 2014, the city and the county paid him $25 million. But he later spent that money on a new Mercedes and, prosecutors say, to build a gang. Jimenez was convicted for that shooting of a rival gang member and sent back to prison in 2015. Add up 10 years of lawsuit payouts involving the police department, and it's more than $524 million, over $97 million last year alone. The top 3 reasons for those lawsuits: excessive force, reversed convictions, and false arrests. Interestingly, next year's budget by the city has set aside double the amount of money to pay out lawsuits, as much as $152 million. We are told by the law department that that is an expectation of paying less, but they wanted to have a little bit of room in the budget. Reporting live in Jefferson Park, Chelsea Irving, CBS 2 News. Erica?
Chelsea, thank you.